Oh dear, this can turn out bad. Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the USS Firebird. Its 15 or 20 episode mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to enter PvE and PvP rounds whenever possible. The USS Firebird, a gorgeous vessel, an excellent one to keep me, my crew, my officers safe as we travel throughout the stars in this little episode. I wanted to give you guys the rundown of what this little series will be about. Basically, what I will do is currently in my inventory, I have 3 starships. The first, the USS Firebird, which is the first ship that I acquire. This series, at least the first season, as I plan to do a season for every ship that I have or acquire. I have a maximum of 6 starships that I can acquire. This first season will be with the USS Firebird, a Constitution class refit with some Excalibur upgrades. And right now I'm just checking out my vessel, making sure everything is operational. And I want to start off this season with showing what Star Trek Online is best at. That is space combat, ship to ship. And my goodness, does it do it well. As you can see, I'm currently targeting a Klingon signature past what appears to be the Latsky system. And I'm gonna go into the system and engage the enemy. Enter deep space encounter, and loading up. Now, for those of you who are curious about how I got Star Trek Online for a Mac, I used a program called Wineskin, and basically what I did was I got the file for the game via File Planet. You guys can go check it out for yourselves. Downloaded it, and using the Wineskin wrapper and the instructions that were given, I can now play this on my Mac Mini. And this is a game that I had my eyes on for years. When it first came out, when it wasn't even free to play, I thought, man, I want this game so much. And now I finally have it, and I have the distinct privilege and honor of bringing you gameplay from here. And right now, I'm currently engaged with the Klingon fleets, with some random Federation starships assisting me. Now, this is not the most powerful starship in the game, and I will make no effort to say otherwise. However, this little ship does pack a heavy punch. It's currently with, I believe, level 5 phaser weapons, or perhaps level 6. Yeah, I'll need to check it out again. And my captain, Mr. Arthur Cole Jones, commanding with his intrepid quartet of officers. And we will be moving in to engage several enemy ships during the course of this episode. And, of course, this is to show what Star Trek Online got right. That is, ship-to-ship combat. Now, for this little bit, I consider myself especially tactical. Note, I could have flown right into that mess of Klingon warships and would have gotten destroyed in all of 5 seconds. I did not. Instead, I just skirted around the perimeter, pick off one, and then I'll head back in and start targeting others. Now, what I also hope to accomplish with this series as I continue to battle my way through these Klingon vessels is to showcase the types of missions that you can go on, both from the developers, from Cryptic, and Foundry episodes, which I find extremely enjoyable. User-created content in this game is some of the best I've seen. Probably a little bit better than what the devs have done. And now, I've taken out plenty of enemy ships, and I feel just fine moseying my way on in my overpowered starship, and just killing everything. So, the plan is, in the first couple episodes, is show off a little bit of ship combat, perhaps go into multiplayer scenarios. I'm probably thinking Starbase 24 would be an excellent choice. I'll try to enter the Delta Volanus cluster, which is an unknown region of space next to the Vulcan sector. And of course, I'll do sort of a navigation guide to this truly awesome game. I'll also explain a little bit about the economics surrounding the game, because there's several different ways you can buy stuff in this game. If you're in a fleet, you earn fleet marks. If you're just going solo, you can have energy credits, gold pressed latinum, Zen currency, as my ship gets an awesome power-up from some unknown ship. Now, I also want to explain to you what the ship inventory is going to look like right off the bat. First off, the USS Firebird, the Constitution-class starship. The next starship will be the USS Arrow, an Akira-class escort. The third is the Ambassador-class support cruiser, which I got during the 3rd year anniversary. And then at that point, I'm gonna rank up to level 30 in that time. How far I get between the 3 starships is unknown. I hope to make it to captain. And at that point, I would want to hold a vote from you, the viewer, of what ship I should go for. Because there are 3 very classic starships, which are part of the universe. There's obviously the Galaxy class, which I'm very favorable to. But then there's also the Defiant. The Intrepid, not so much. Never really was a Voyager fan. And I know I'm probably gonna piss people off with that. But no big. I think if you can like the original series, the Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, I think you're pretty much covered. So yeah, as I wrap up this little ship combat case, this little encounter with the Klingons, this is hopefully going to be the start of a very awesome series. The USS Firebird has many light years to go on yet. And there are plenty of other ships waiting in the wings to take over. And yeah. And let's see, it looks like I'm all clear. Try to hail Starfleet in case I got any credit for that. Apparently not. And that's gonna wrap it up for today's episode. The Great It Scientific here is signing off and saying adios, amigos!